House Speaker Kevin McCarthy has finally opened an impeachment inquiry. It's tasked with drawing articles of impeachment against President Joe Biden. This is the third impeachment effort in the last two presidential terms. The unanimous chorus from traditional and social media during the first two impeachment attempts, which were of Donald Trump, was that there almost certainly was evidence of Trump colluding with the Russians or the Ukrainians. The Mueller report and the impeachment effort failed to discover any such thing. This impeachment effort is being met by a unanimous chorus from traditional media and most social media, except X, formerly Twitter, that there is no evidence. Fancy that. Let's check that out. The president's son, Hunter Biden, was on the board of Burisma in Ukraine at $83,000 per month. Burisma was being looked into for money laundering. They wanted the prosecutor who was investigating them fired. After Joe Biden threatened withholding a $1 billion loan guarantee to Ukraine, the prosecutor was fired. During a December 2015 trip to Kyiv, Joe Biden said, "I looked at them and said, I'm leaving in 6 hours. If the prosecutor is not fired, you're not getting the money." Then Biden infamously bragged about it to the Council on Foreign Relations. The video was still online. Oh, but that's just circumstantial. Republican investigators in the House have been trying to get copies of over 150 suspicious activities reports among Biden family members, SARs. The administration-controlled Treasury Department has stonewalled. SARs are reports that banks are required to report to the IRS for cash transactions over $10,000. My arithmetic tells me that 150 times $10,000 is serious money. More circumstantial evidence. A lot of the circumstantial evidence comes directly from Hunter Biden's discarded laptop. Joe Biden called the laptop a Russian disinformation ploy during the 2020 presidential debates. Now Hunter is suing people for divulging information on the laptop, saying it invaded his privacy. I wonder which it is. A 3-judge panel on the 11th District Court of Appeals found the Biden administration to be illegally coercing social media to throttle or outright censor the laptop story, not to mention anything that contradicted with the administration's narrative on COVID or Ukraine, but that is also circumstantial. There's more, and it adds up to a lot of circumstances. The job of an impeachment inquiry is to see if there is fire where all that circumstantial smoke is. It's about time they started looking. Biden should be impeached and removed by the Senate. Of course, Trump also should have been impeached for violating Fifth Amendment property rights with the nonsensical COVID lockdowns. For some reason, the Democrats didn't think of that, probably because they put him up to it. And Obama, Bush 1, Bush 2, and Clinton should all have been impeached and removed for war crimes in the Middle East and Balkans. The only problem with impeachment is it puts even more reprehensible vice presidents in the Oval Office. Think Kamala Harris or Dick Cheney, and shudder. I'm Richard Fields with reports from the fields.